Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the Europa League Road to the Final cards released today, and I saw someone freaking buy Renato Sanchez for 1.2 million coins. No idea where that card is going to settle. We're going to see if we can get the review for most of the cards here, but ladies and gentlemen, an SBC that actually comes at a pretty good price for some upgrades on a pretty cool card. And we are talking about, obviously, Atal's SBC card here. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at what we're looking at over here, okay? So we're looking at a card that is 5'9", high medium work rates, right-footed with 4-star skill moves, and a 5-star weak foot, which is really, really nice to have. Now, this card, as an SBC, is only 24.7k. So regardless of whether or not this card gets upgraded, it is a pretty cool right-back card to have from League One for a pretty good majority of the year, I would say. So a couple variables already there to begin with, but the 5-star weak foot, the 4-star skill was very, very nice to start off with, because if we take a look at some of the stat boosts that this card has been given from his rare gold to this version of the card, they've actually significantly improved this card. So this is a pretty awesome SBC so far. I actually packed his 79 rare gold card as an untradeable, and I was like, whoa, I'm definitely using this card on my team. But now that they gave this card, he's definitely really cool to have. So in regards to traits, guys, he has the outside foot shot trait, which is awesome because he's got really good base card stats for every single position with high medium work rates. You can actually potentially use this card as a center mid if you really want to, but we're going to get into that in a little bit, right? In regards to his in-game abilities, guys, he's got 95 acceleration, 94 sprint speed with 78 attacking positioning, 76 finishing, 73 shot power, and 80 composure. Base card stats for defense looks pretty decent, and his base card stats for physical looks pretty decent as well. So when you take a look at this card, right, you're taking a look at someone that's 5'9", has some sort of dribbling stats because his base card stats are pretty good there as well. You already know what I'm thinking of. This card could potentially make a very, very good right mid in a 3-5-2 system, or as an actual right back on the balanced instructions. That's kind of like what I'm thinking about so far with this card, because he has very good all-round stats to basically make him the words we like to use here is rotational player. Very, very key thing to have in FIFA in regards to switching to different formations and not feeling like you're, lackluster in certain areas of the pitch, right? The fact that he has the 4-star skill moves, the 5-star weak foot in any position is really, really nice. Like if you wanted to use this card as a CDM, as your attacking oriented CDM, you could. If you wanted to use this card as your left mid or right mid as more defensive oriented, but somewhat can be attacking oriented midfielder, you could as well, right? It really just depends on how you want to set up with your team. I am going to be lined up with the 4-1-2-1-2 bracket 2 narrow formation with the fullbacks on balance instruction, because that way we'll be able to see what they're like pushing forward, coming back, all that fun stuff, right? But with Atal's card, guys, shooting base card stats for a fullback's really good. Passing for the base card stats is pretty decent. It's not really good, but it's pretty decent. Dribbling for this card, considering the fact that he's a 5'9" player playing in the fullback position or even midfield position, pretty good as well. And then, again, with the boosts on this card, in regards to the difference that you can see here, the anchor chemistry style definitely going to be a big influence in regards to the pace, because in my opinion, I think if all my players could have 99 pace, I would do that, because the through ball meta is crazy. So the anchor chemistry style is giving him that physical boost, that defensive boost, and it just makes a card fun to use in game, right? So the way that we are going to be lined up in game is with our almost first owner team, because St. Maximin is the only one that's off. We're going to be working towards the gold upgrades in a bit. We've been doing a lot of the bronze pack method yesterday to kind of work towards them. I'm also going to be trading on the market while building gold upgrades at the same time, because you guys know I need that first owner Renato Sanchez. I'm going to try my best, man. I'm going to open like 200 of these things. It's going to be crazy, okay? But just for now, with Atal's card, we will be using the 4-1-2-2. So you can see that my tactics are as they are over here. And we're going to have Atal and Lima on balance instructions, right? So balance instructions for the two of them. With these guys, we actually want to put cover wing as well for the defense, because we have the overcommitting fullbacks, right? So we're going to go ahead and try that out with drift wide and get in behind for the two strikers as well. So we're going to get into a game, see how Atal plays. Hopefully he is a beast. Okay, guys, let's get into this camera angle is a little strange. It's co-op. I like trying out different camera angles this year, because having the sides, or being able to see the sides, I feel like is pretty nice. We're going to do this to 10 and 10. Yeah, we'll do it like that. We'll see how that works out for us. But We are going to be switching to the 4-1-2-2 with both fullbacks on balance instructions. We'll see how it works out.
And we're fully convinced this game will
see what his dribbling is like, actually.
I'll tell you what, Lee, this ought to be
Ooh, his R1 dribbling is pretty responsive, actually. It's nice. Oh, beautiful stuff. We'll try a driven cross right there. Ooh, his driven crosses are actually pretty nice. If we waited a tad bit longer in that situation, we would have actually been in a pretty good position. He's rotating with the person that I have in the right back position right now, which is pretty cool. He knows that he's out of position, but someone is occupying his spot, which is Lucas Moura, because of the cover wing instruction. So his defensive awareness in those situations pretty nice. There we go. Attacking presence is awesome. Ball roll touch. Touch again. Shot across goal. Ooh, so shooting under pressure like that might not necessarily be that good, but you can see that his attacking presence pushing forward constantly, definitely very noticeable in that situation.
Careless in possession.
Yeah, he's very aggressive on the attack. You could definitely see with his high-medium work rates that he will actually push forward. And with the team press tactic, he will go and try to occupy most positions of the field. So you kind of have to be careful with that, because if he is caught out of position, you are using team press. Other players will occupy his position, especially if you have that cover wing instruction on him. Not him, but the center mid, excuse me. There it is. Ball roll. Oh. The ball roll didn't work, but the flick did. The flick worked because of the first-time touch off of the run, so it makes sense that he actually did that right there. But a great little finish there with his 5-star weak foot. So again, with the balance instructions on the fullbacks, he ends up doing something like that, which is really cool. He is definitely very aggressive on the attack, though. You could definitely see that if you were to use him in the midfield position, I feel like he could actually play it really well, potentially.
Mendy has it.
Ooh, good defensive play right there. I think I fouled him initially, right? Yeah. Okay. Definitely wasn't going to count from that foul from before.
Lucas with it.
Oh, he's smart. He doesn't overly commit if he doesn't need to. That's nice. 6 position, super aggressive. Oh, I didn't mean to pass the ball there. Let's see what he's like coming back on defense here. We're just going to use Koscielny. You can see he actually starts to run back, which is really good. That's pretty important, actually, man. The fact that he actually does that, runs back into position, even with the high-medium work rates, really, really important, especially if you want to use him as like an overcommitting fullback like he kind of is right now.
Excellent vision.
I think that he has a 5-star weak foot, man. That 5-star weak foot's nice to have in like most of the areas.
Pjanic now. Conte. Mbappe.
Ooh, that's Atal being aggressive without me even controlling him on the team press tactic. Again, utilizing that side position pretty quickly.
And options in the center.
Ball roll touch. Ooh, I almost got that Elastico right there. Not Elastico, the rainbow right there.
They've lost the ball. Anthony Martial.
Yeah, see, I'm not aggressively telling him to do that. He's just doing that himself.
Lucas Moura. Accurate pass.
It's free on the side right here. It's Lima. So I was just doing L trigger shield just to see what happened there. Obviously, composure, he just kind of like pushes him off the ball right there.
Gives it a go. It wasn't.
All right, guys. So fullback area, pretty obvious what his base characteristics are. He kind of, I mean, he kind of plays like a high work rated player in a sense, playing in that position. But now I want to see what he's like playing in a center mid role this time. That's what I'm kind of curious about. I want to try to put these guys on stay central, getting behind here. Yeah, because then this guy's going to be on cover wing. So cover wing kind of like a combination of attacking and defending when they attack those side spaces, right? So what I'm going to do here, yeah, I think that should be fine. We're gonna try it out like this now. Let's see if he's a Ronaldo Sanchez 2.0 in regards to utilizing empty space in the attack like a freaking monster. You see how Atal is still super defensive, like even though he's playing in the right center mid position? That's definitely a very noticeable thing with him for sure. Shot across goal with Martial. Nice little finish. Through ball meta, baby. Through ball meta. Atal, I forgot to record earlier actually, but Atal was actually playing the center mid position really well, guys. Like, I'm noticing that he's still very defensive oriented. Like, he actually man marks players, even if Lucas Moura is in that position still. Alright guys, so final verdict on the use of a tall card is that this card's really sick to use, man. I have a lot of fun using him. You're definitely going to notice him more when you use formations like the 4-1-2 and 2. However, if you keep this card on state back while attacking in like a 4-4-2 or a 4-2-3-1, this card is still going to be a pretty good card to use in your team, man. I really enjoyed using him in the 4-1-2-2 system. If I had like two center mids that were great at being attacking and defensive oriented and they kind of can work off of Atal, it's amazing because I put Lucas Moura as a right back just for the sake of the review of trying Atal in a center mid position. But Atal, because of his base card stats for pace being really good already, and then me giving him the anchor chemistry style, the way that this guy runs across the pitch to defend and attack is still really fun. His dribbling, even in itself, in the center mid position, is still pretty solid. The shooting is gonna really depend on how you're kind of coming off of the dribble and stuff. So if you're coming off of an emphasis touch, his shooting might not be consistent. But with his 5-star weak foot in that one opportunity, bangs it into the back of the net. In regards to Nice, I believe that's what their team name is. In regards to their position right now in the Europa League, they are third place with Bayern Leverkusen and Sparta something, right? And they have 6 points while Nice has 3 points. So we don't know if they'll progress into the next round. But regardless, I still feel like this is going to be one of Atal's best cards to use this year if they don't give him any other promo in the future. Because if this card gets informs, it's going to only be like by 1, by 2, right? It's not going to be up to an 82, right? So it's definitely an SBC worth doing in my opinion. I got happy when I packed his rare gold card by itself. So this card is definitely pretty sick and really cool to use, even if you want to use him on 7 chemistry as well, because he still has that pace, still has pretty good defensive and physical stats for a fullback, right? So really, really fun card to use. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.